Hi, everyone. I wanted to come back on here after I've been absent for a little bit to make a video about what's going on, uh, where I'm headed this year, what I'm thinking, and start by saying that there are a lot of people, at least in the United States, that make New Year's resolutions. And the time that I'm recording this, it's still January. It's January 27th. And the statistics on New Year's resolutions, self-reported, fairly reliable, are that only about 80 to 85% of New Year's resolutions are ever realized or ever met or ever achieved by the people who make them. So that's not a very big number of people. And the reason is that most New Year's resolutions are not a matter of just making small changes in our lives. They're usually pretty big goals. It's not a matter of just achieving some technical change that will take us to where we want to be. Usually they're a lot more adaptive in the way that, in the changes that need to be made, which means that they require a whole mind shift change in order to achieve what we're going after, what we're trying to accomplish in those resolutions. And that's why, because those types of changes are so much more difficult, so much harder, especially if we're trying to do them on our own without help or support or accountability, they go unachieved to a large degree. And that's a whole nother topic, but that leads me to my next point here is that I'm not one to make New Year's resolutions. I try to continually self-improve, improve, develop, become better, become a better person. I hope to find new and better ways to understand the people around me and find ways to add value to their lives. And that's really how I've tried to organize my life. And while I haven't always been that way or haven't always been successful at it, I think the last 6 years, 5, 6 years, I think I've really made some big headway in that. To say that is I don't make New Year's resolutions, and I haven't made one this year, but I do have a goal for this year. So all that is to get to this. My goal for this year, for 2021, is simply to have more conversations. So to have more conversations, that seems pretty easy, right? Well, I want to have more conversations in my personal life. I want to have more conversations regarded to my business that I'm running and hopefully getting off the ground this year in a bigger way. I want to have more conversations about other people. So I want to know what moves you. What is it that you're looking for? What do you find valuable? What would be valuable in your personal life? What would be valuable in your business life? What would be valuable? What would add value to your families or your organization or to you as an individual in all these ways? I want to have conversations that are more meaningful, not just surface, hi, how are you? This is what I do. This is what I do. And you go your separate ways. Those aren't the kind of conversations that I'm looking forward to having this year. I want to get to know people. I want to get to know people more deeply. I want to get to know, and I don't like that word deeply. I want to get to know people in a more meaningful way. That's the right way to say it. So that's my goal this year. So I will be reaching out to people. Hopefully some of you are willing to have those conversations. And if I don't reach out to you, but you want to have the conversation, feel free to reach out to me. I hope you all are having a good year so far. I hope things just get better and better for each and every one of us. Stay positive, keep fighting, and I will see you all very, very soon.